I'm laughing because the children are having a water fight outside. You may well hear some screams, but it's just a water fight, and that is going to be one of the items that I'm going to mention in today's video, which is Amazon items that we have found have really helped keep us occupied and busy and educated and have fun throughout this period of isolation. So it's kind of like an Amazon Best Buys, Amazon purchases kind of thing. So obviously I'm not saying for you guys to go out and buy these things, but these are the things that we have found that have been really fun for the last few weeks now that we've been at home. This video is actually twofold because I'm also going to be doing a Best Buys for Amazon gadgets around the home as well. So I don't know which order they're going to go up in, but keep an eye out for both, and hopefully you'll get some ideas. Maybe you already own these items but you've forgotten about them. So I really hope this video does inspire you and you might like it and want to share it with people that might also like it too. Anyway, let's get into the video and show you my Amazon Best Buys. Now, the first item I'm going to talk to you about is water balloons. Now, I have had these in the cupboard for so long, but we got them from Amazon originally, and they are just so much fun for the children to play with in the garden when you don't want to get the full paddling pool out, but you want to just cool down. It's been so hot. We've been so blessed with this amazing weather, and they've just absolutely loved these balloons. Unfortunately, they aren't biodegradable, which is a downside to them, but they are self-sealing, which is amazing. You don't have to spend ages fiddling around trying to tie them, but it's just endless fun for the children. The next one is Playfoam. This is a great activity for indoors. We've been really loving playing this and creating lots of creations and masterpieces. It doesn't stick to anything, it doesn't dry up. You can just chuck it into a sandwich bag and store it and keep it for next time, and it's a really great kind of activity for children to use their fingers as well. The next one is a good old Orchard Toys game. We absolutely love these games in our house. I will leave the link to everything down in the description bar for you, but these ones are part of the Orchard range and they are great for teaching and fun and, you know, numbers games or education games. There are so many Orchard Toys games. I will leave everything linked in the description bar for you, but I would definitely recommend these as kind of an educational game tool and something that all the family can enjoy as well. The next one is a stained glass window set. So this is really cool just for painting or activities at home at the kitchen table. Just keep them busy for like half an hour to an hour while you get on and do some washing or make the dinner or something like that. And it's great as a little keepsake. They make really nice little gifts if you want to send them to family members or just to keep at home as well. The next one is a game, and I would love to know in the comments what your favourite family games are, board games, because we are really getting into them. We love playing them at home on a Sunday after our roast dinner, and we just kind of feel like we're having this really lovely special family bonding time. But at the moment it does feel like it's a lot more frequently that we're sitting down to play a board game. I do feel like we need to maybe stretch our horizons to buy a few new games. So yeah, I'd love to know which ones you play. The next one is Bubbles, good old Bubbles. Oh my goodness, we play Bubbles all of the time. I've linked down below some options for you, but obviously there are so many different bubbles available, and even if you buy the kind of pots and then refill them with fairy liquid or your own bubble solution from a bigger pot, then it's a lot more economical and better for the environment. But these keep my children entertained for so long. I've also got a entertaining kids on a budget video coming up where I've made my own bubbles and bubble toys, so keep an eye out for that one as well. And if you haven't subscribed already, then definitely think about subscribing if you do like my content, because that means that you won't miss out on any future videos. I upload 3 times a week, and if you hit the little bell next to where you press subscribe, which is free to do, then you will get notifications when I upload as well, so you don't miss any videos. Okay, the next one is Wipe Clean Books. These are great for maths and for English. My two absolutely love these, and you even get them now with the wipe clean bit on the tip of the pen, so you don't need to keep using tissue, and they're just great. You can just use them over and over again, and really good educational tool without them really noticing that they're actually doing educational thing. Okay, these were a present for my children and they absolutely adore them. They are the Catboy and the Gecko Watch. They are always, if you see my Instagram, which is Lara Joanna Jarvis, you will see that they are always in dress up, and they love Catboy and Gecko at the moment from the PJ Masks. These watches are just a bit of fun. You can do timers on them. There's catchphrases that they say. There's lots of different things that the watch can do. It's not too technical. We do have other watches like the Sky Space Watch, which Henry really loves, but this is more of a toy watch, and they can just play with it, and it makes their imagination blossom with all the games that they can play. These are amazing. These are the scratch off foil books. We found some in Home Bargains, but they had all been scratched off, which was such a shame, so I ordered some on Amazon for them a while ago now, and they are just brilliant. They keep them entertained for so long. They're obviously portable, so you can take them places places once we're out of lockdown, and you can just enjoy them. And the only trouble I do have with them is they do make a mess, so you do kind of need to make sure you're putting the mess and the foil bits away into the bin, but they do keep them occupied for ages, and it's great for different age range. The next one is the Osbourne Books. We absolutely adore these books. We have so many of them. I think my favourite is probably the haunted house one that they have for their birthday maybe a few years ago from their godmother. They really love this one, and the flaps keep them engaged. There's lots of different things to them. Osbourne Books I find are really good for this, so I'll leave those linked as well. They just keep them entertained for ages, and they're really well made. The next one are sticker books. These are so good. They just keep them entertained for ages. We hate stickers, but they love them, so they had to have a place in this video. The next one is this positivity book, which I found for Henry. It's really good to talk about how he's feeling, think about the really good things in his day, and just make him feel like he's doing really well and he's in control of his feelings. So there are loads of books like this, which hopefully I'll link the kind of landing page for this kind of book, but definitely great for children that are kind of dealing with their emotions, getting to know their bodies and getting to know how they feel and their feelings and everything like that. The next one is the paint station, which the children absolutely love. It's really good to keep it kind of like locked up away into one place, so you don't have to worry about storing it and losing the bits and bobs. There's one side is a chalk side and one side is a paint side, and the paints are absolutely no mess, so you don't get like splodges everywhere, and they can go to town and then they can wipe it all off themselves, and they really love these. The next one is Play-Doh. Good old Play-Doh. We have so much of it. A lot of it's now dried up, so it does need replacing, but it does last a long time. It keeps them entertained for a long time, but obviously it is quite messy to tidy up afterwards. But there's so many different sets online. I'll leave the links down below for the ones that we've used, or some other ones that you might like to look at, but it's kind of one of those toys that you can just have at home and get out whenever you want to, do something extra but indoors, and it just keeps them occupied for ages. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to keep an eye out for the other Amazon Best Buys, which is going to be like gadgets for around the home. I hope that you like it. Check out the description bar for all of the links. They will be affiliate links, which means that you don't pay any more for the item, but it does do me a little bit of a favour for creating content for you, and it helps me monetize my content, which means I might make a few pennies if you decide to buy the product through the link that I've shared. But as I said, you aren't paying anything extra for it, but I do really appreciate it if you do choose to buy things through those affiliate links. I will leave the disclaimer for that in the description bar as well for you. I would love to hear what you use for your children, for home educating, for occupying them, for entertaining them. Let us all know in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!